Good morning, my loves. This morning, good morning. Welcome to According to Akara Morning Ride. Those of you all catch it, it's a rainy day. So if you're driving, yeah, keep your eyes on the road. This is a rainy day in the morning, rainy morning. Just in the A, that doesn't mean just because it's raining in the morning that it's going to be raining in the afternoon. Sometimes that's true, but most times that's not. I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I had a busy Saturday, but I got most of what I wanted done before 2. So, but for me, it was busy because I actually had something to do aside from sleeping in and recording. I did some things that was, I did some good things. I don't really want to talk about it, because I don't want to get clicks and views because of it. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good thing, and that was part of my Saturday that I did. You know what I'm saying? It was my first time doing it by myself, of my own by myself. I did this by myself. I didn't do it through an organization. I didn't go out there with a group of anybody. It was just me, and it was received. So I'm happy about it, but I'm happy that I did it. I'm not sure how I feel about it though. Doing this, what would be seen a philanthropist type of thing that I did. I'm still judging my feelings on it though. And it's not because like you know, I know I paused for a long time. That's how I feel now that it has been done. Okay, I think I can explain why I'm so like don't know how to feel about it, because of how I believe some people do when they do philanthropist deeds. Philanthropic, maybe that's the way you say it, philanthropic deeds. They are full of themselves. They are so happy that they did something for someone less fortunate than they. You know, look at me. I did something, and I don't want to feel this way. I'm fighting the feeling, but look at me. I did something. I did something good. And I don't want to brag about it because it's not something to brag about. You know what I'm saying? But I feel good that I did it. I feel good that it was received with Thanksgiving. I feel good that I did it because it's something that I don't do outside of an organization doing it, or doing it with the organization, or giving to that organization to do what I did this Saturday. And I think I've pinpointed while on the phone with you all, while recording with you all, I figured it out. I don't want to brag about, and I'm not. I did a good thing, and it's not that because I was telling a couple of friends about it, and I guess I came across like it came across as if I needed validation from them or others that it was a good thing that I did. I knew I did a good thing. I didn't need validation. I was more so, I'm saying it because I didn't know how to feel. Well, no, I knew how to feel. I didn't know how to say it, tell people that I did it. And the reason why I did it. Because, I wanted to talk about it because this is something that I don't do by myself. Okay? So this is something new that I did, and I can't believe that I did it without having an organization, or at least other people doing it with me. Like when I used to play kickball, a couple of teams got together and we volunteered at an organization to make lunches for a certain demographic. And I don't think it was homeless for some reason. I feel like it was for like women and children, some type of situation. But we made lunches. We fed. Oh, I know what it was. It was for the homeless. And they would come through to, I think it was a church. And they came through and we fed them. We didn't feed them, but you know what I'm saying? We were behind giving them their food that was free. So I did that with a whole team, with a whole league behind me. I never did that. It's not like I sat up there and said, hey, if you're homeless or you want food, here's some food. Okay? I haven't done any type of philanthropic deed. There we go. Let me say it right. On my own, by myself, without an organization backing me up on this. Okay, so apparently this bus does not know how to drive and stay in its lane. Ooh, you a bad driver. A bus can drive on these streets and stay in its lane. He's all in mine. But at any rate, so that's why it was weird for me. It was weird for me, and it was scary. Not because I was in a bad neighborhood, but because I wasn't sure how it was going to be received. You know what I'm saying? And it was a weird feeling, like, why am I afraid? I am stepping out there. I'm doing something that I believe God put on my heart to do for people that I wouldn't normally do it for. You know what I'm saying? It's like, in spite of how I felt about this specific group of people, I did something. You know what I'm saying? I have very strong views in my head about this group of people. But and it had to be God, because it surely wasn't me. Okay? I wouldn't have spent my time and money or whatever doing anything for this group of people that I did it for. So I have to say that it was God's will for me to do it. For whatever reason He wanted me to do it, I did it. And I was happy about it. I mean, I was happy about it. It's like I did it in spite of how I felt. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't even like you, but child needs a roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? At least for a night. I can't stand your bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord tells you to take in a person. You know. So, it's like, okay. I'll do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'll do it. It isn't going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to hurt me. I mean, like, I spent my time, but I wasn't going to do anything. I had nothing else planned. I normally was just sitting in my house, laying on my couch, watching YouTube. You know. Watching Give Me a Break. Now I know what it takes. Okay. Look. You tell your age if you know that show. I wasn't going to do anything. It got me off my couch. It was selfless and selfish at the same time, much like my book reviews. It's selfish and selfless at the same time, because it got me off my couch, gave me a purpose to do something on Saturday, aside from lay on my couch and watch Give Me a Break. But it also helped out the people that I did it for, hopefully. But yeah, I don't have a really pompous, look at me, I did this, and I need people to look at Akara, you did a good thing. You know, I really didn't need, I mean, I appreciated it, you know, and I understand that maybe the way I was explaining it and I was kept going over it, that it seemed as if I needed validation from people, and I don't. It didn't matter if they thought it was good or not. I did what I felt like I should have done. What God put on my heart, and that's all that matters. So I didn't need the validation, but I was trying to work through how to feel about it, because I didn't feel pompous about it, and I did feel scared. I was scared because I was afraid of how they were going to receive it. You know what I'm saying? How they were going to receive the deed. Are they going to be thankful that I'm doing this for them? You know, or am I going to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, or I'm going to have to, like, okay, I guess I didn't hear from you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it wasn't received, and maybe I'll do it again next time I have it to do it. I have plenty of time on Saturdays right now. And I'm also wondering why all of a sudden God told me to do that. Was it to get me out of my shell? Get me outside? You know, not be afraid to talk to people about Him. Because God doesn't tell you to do stuff for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? If you all of a sudden get inspired to do something, He doesn't inspire you to just do it for that one day. It is not for just that one reason, for that day and time. It is for a season, and it is for a reason. It's for a reason and a season. And I'm wondering what it's about. You know, am I paying it forward for something that's happening in the future? Was it to get me out of my shell to see, look, you can do it? you know, to get me comfortable and being more philanthropic where I am in my finances, not waiting to become a millionaire, billionaire to do some great act of service. But I can do a good act, a philanthropic act right there where I am financially, right here in my community. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be some big wig with a lot of money to be philanthropic. Maybe that was it. I feel like that was it. Because I oftentimes have these big dreams of being a billionaire and doing this one great, awesome act of service. And realizing that I have I can do that now, right here. Because if you're not doing whatever you think you're going to do, if you were to win the lottery or get money, you're not. You're not. You're going to do, well, you might. You're going to do what you do now, but on a greater scale. You win the 100, I think the last time I looked at the lottery, I don't really play it like that. But, you know, when they have it on the sign or something, when I go into the gas station or whatever, I think it was said it was like 150 million. You get the 150 million after the IRS gang, take their cut. You know what you're going to do. You know what you're going to do? You're going to blow it. You're going to blow it. That's what you're going to do. Okay? Because if you were rich and you were good with money, you wouldn't need to play the lottery. You're going to do it. You're going to do exactly what you do with your money now. Blow it. A lot of y'all put hundreds and some people thousands of dollars into a lottery system with the hope of you blow that money. There's like an old friend of mine said there's a difference between spending money and blowing money. Okay, you're gonna blow it on shit you don't need. Being poor didn't teach you shit, but how to continue being poor. And I'm not saying that that is true for everyone that's poor. Because some people went, this last week, before I got paid, was a rough week because I spent money. I spent too much money. And to me, family, going to see my family that I rarely get to see is worth every dime. Okay, I am very family oriented. And I love my siblings and my nephews and my son. My immediate family. I love my family in Rochester. I love my family in Florida. I love them. I don't spend as much time with them because I don't. And I'm close. I can go down there. It's just weird because you don't really spend all your time. But the family that I grew up with, my nuclear family, my siblings, outside of my son is my world. It's my family. My mom and dad passed. They're it. That's my booze. That's my advice. That's my strength. You know, God uses them. They're my moral value checkers, you know. And but yeah, you get $1 million, you get $100 million, you're gonna do what you do now. Blow it. Okay? You're gonna get a whole bunch of shit you don't need. And you're going to give to way too much and feel responsible to give to people that was there for you when you didn't have anything. But at any rate, I'm at my destination. I will talk to you all tomorrow on Tuesday with my morning ride. And y'all have a blessed one. All right? And remember, stay authentic.